Newly appointed Minister of Health, the Honorable Renward Wells, received his letter of appointment today, one day after Prime Minister Minnis announced the cabinet shuffle. The Prime Minister temporarily assumed the cabinet portfolio of health after the resignation of former Minister Dwayne Sands in May. Minister Wells responded to criticism that he does not have a medical background.
There are lots of countries around the globe at this point in time who have ministers of health who are not doctors, and some of them have been doing quite well with the pandemic. We have Singapore that has an electrical engineer as the Minister of Health. I happen to be a mechanical engineer, and I think the response of Singapore in regards to how it's handled the COVID-19 pandemic has been excellent. Taiwan, though I do believe that perhaps the Minister of Health in Taiwan may be a dentist. Canada, I believe, may not have a Minister of Health who is a doctor. New Zealand, and a couple of other countries that are escaping me at this point in time. But what is necessary, as the Prime Minister has spoken as to what he'd like to see me do within the confines of the Ministry of Health, he has tasked me to be able to ensure that we move that ministry forward in a very progressive way, and I intend to do just that.
Minister Wells echoed the Prime Minister's call for Bahamians to exercise personal responsibility in a joint effort to curb COVID-19. This as he prepared for his first meeting today in his new cabinet role.
And that has to be a part of what takes place going forward in the country as well, that organizations, that groups, that businesses can make those personal decisions given the health and medical protocols that are out there. But the government is also going to be looking as to how we make the larger decisions for and on behalf of the Bahamian people. And as the Prime Minister said yesterday, he will be looking at the data while he's a part of the EEOC that is coming from the technical professionals, because they brief him. As a matter of fact, at 1 o'clock today, I'll be a part of that briefing meeting for the first time. And based on the data, based on the current circumstances that we find ourselves in, the government of the Bahamas will make the requisite decision to protect the lives and the livelihood of the Bahamian people.